Peace and Yah bless. Yah is the strong one. The strong one is Yah. He's the tree of life. He's the fountain of living waters. He's the spirit and creator of all things that live and breathe. Peace on this glorious day. It's a very glorious day to be alive in the year on the Gregorian calendar of 2020. Very, very glorious day to be alive. That's for sure. So, what you guys are seeing in front of you is something you've seen many times. It's the Holy Oblation. And we look forward to going back and putting this thing on for the Holy One of Israel, whose name is Yah, to build his great city. Yah is there. To build the great third temple unto Yah, that many, many peoples will come and see the grand spectacle of the third temple and the new great city. Yah is there. And the bringing back of all the captives, all the, assembling all the 12 tribes to the land, relearning the original Paleo-Hebrew. There's so much to do and so many things that are going to happen in the future. I bring good tidings to you. And I know sometimes I tell you things that you don't want to hear, but those things have to be told to you also. But I bring also good tidings to you, especially to the heathen. I bring good tidings to you, okay? Now I'm here in Isaiah chapter 41, verse number 27. Open those Bibles up. Once again, you're going to listen to these lessons. Have your Bible open, okay? It's not a good thing to just listen to a person and not know what they're talking about, okay? You should always open your Bible up and go there and prove what that person's talking about by what you're seeing on that black and white ink in front of you, okay? Now, right here in verse number 27 of Isaiah chapter 41, you notice it says, "The first shall say to Zion, behold them, behold them. I will give to Jerusalem one that bringeth good tidings." Okay? So whenever we return, when they see us getting ready to, or when they see us, the airplanes in the air, coming back to Zion, back to Jerusalem, this is what the other movements who are already there are going to say. Okay? You notice it says the first shall say to Zion, because they were the first ones brought back. Okay? They were the first ones brought back. The Demona movement in particular. They're the first ones that arrived in the land back in 1969, right? 1970 and so forth. But they were the first ones to arrive back in the land during that time that is predicted over in Ezekiel chapter 16, verse number 55. Please go read. That's why it says the first shall say. See, they're going to say to Zion because we're actually Zion. Okay, we're the government arm returning. That's what this is, the government arm returning back. The house of David and the Levites, okay, and some of the remnants of Benjamin, those tribes, okay? All right, coming out of North America and from the four corners of the earth, right? Okay, Jeremiah chapter 23, right? Verse 7 and 8, right? Okay, but the first shall say to Zion, you see, it's the first. So the first, the people who are already there, they're going to say to Zion, behold, behold them. That's what they're going to be saying when they see her. Oh, here they come. That's what they're going to be saying. Finally, after all that talking they've been doing, for all these years, you know what I mean? They've been hearing us talking about coming back, right? Because they've been in the land now getting ready to be 52 years, right? In May, right? Okay? So that's what they're going to say to them. Behold them. Okay? And the Most High says he's going to give to Jerusalem one that bringeth good tidings. So when I come back there, when all this Jerusalem movement returns, man, we're coming with good tidings, man. Okay? We've told you all the bad things is going to happen, and they are, you know what I mean? But there's also some good things that's going to happen, and that's going to occur. In particular to the strangers or the heathen, right? That I told you guys about, especially over there in the book of Exodus. You see, during the time of Moses, during that Exodus, how, right? They're different. We came out with a mixed multitude. I told you, man, people they wanna, they love kicking it with us, basically. I'm gonna put it in terms where you can understand it, or whether where somebody young can understand it. They love kicking it with us. They love, being around us and, being around our culture and the things that we do or whatever, dressing like us or talking like us or acting like us, some of them, right? You even find some of those today, right? Okay? But we come to bring good tidings, even to the stranger and to the heathen. And of course, to our own people, right? The Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, right? Not a religion, it's a people, okay? It's not a religion, all right? It's a people. Get that understood. But as for the stranger, okay, go here to Isaiah chapter 55, okay, or 56, right? And let's read. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of Man that layeth hold on it, right? That keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and keepeth his hand from doing any evil, right? Now listen very closely to verse number 3. Neither let the son of the stranger, right? Okay, that means somebody who's not an Israelite, right? Or even those, they would call themselves a Gentile, or those, I'm going to say, of other Hebraic factions, okay? Now listen to what it says. It says, neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to Yah. So he's joined himself to Yah, right? Speak, saying, Yah hath utterly separated me from his people. Okay? Neither let the eunuch say, behold, I am a dry tree. Okay? So what does that mean? The Most High said, let him not say that. Okay? Because he's joined himself to Yah. So there's no need for him to speak saying that. Why has Yah separated us from him? You know what I mean? That we can't go back and serve. You know what I mean? All right, I'm talking about those who want to serve Yah with all their heart, soul, and might, and truly want to serve the Holy One of Israel, right? Okay? He ain't going to have to say that because he's going to be able to come back with us. That's right, the stranger, right? But it's the stranger that has joined himself to Yah. Okay? The Most High said, neither let him say that. He ain't going to have to say these words, because he joined himself to Yah. He joined himself to the covenant, especially of keeping the Sabbath from polluting it. So really all that the elite have done, or whoever set this whole thing up with this thing dealing with the coronavirus, right? They basically are almost allowing the heathen a chance to really learn how to sit still. You know what I mean? Okay, through what's happened. Because now people got to sit still. They can't go outside and just run around everywhere and do this and do that, right? They cut off a whole lot of entertainment, all these sporting activities and all that. They've cut all that off. And, I almost want to say that's God doing that, because God like, look, man, I got to teach you people how to keep my covenant. Even if I got to teach the whole world at the same time how to keep it, because we're all going to be doing it one day, the whole entire world, without a doubt. Isaiah 65, Isaiah 66. Go read. Okay? So, y'all thinking this thing is cruel, but it really isn't that cruel, because maybe it's teaching you some discipline that you didn't have that will allow the stranger to join himself to Yah. Because if you can't purge out your old ways, and that may be what the elite are doing, cause he's like, let's make everybody go purge out your old ways, right? From being always 24 hours a day entertained, right? To knowing how to sometimes sit still and deal with your family and deal with God himself, okay? Fast and pray, things like that, right? All right, because you would need this kind of discipline to come to the land. And that may be what the elite are doing. Possibly. But Yah said, neither let that stranger say that. The ones who have joined themselves to Yah, he says, don't you say that. You ain't got to speak them words, okay? That Yah hath utterly separated me from his people, because you're going to be there right with us, okay? All right, verse 5, right? Keep reading. of this chapter, or 56 of Isaiah. Go there, right, and read this. Even them, talking about the strangers, right, will I give mine house, right, talking about the temple, right, and within my walls a place, check it out, and a name better than sons and daughters, what, of Israelites, because a lot of Israelites, they not going to turn back to Yah. They don't want to do it. They rather serve the idols and images of men. Yeah, that's right. I hear y'all out there. Anyway, that's right. They rather serve the idols and images of men instead of serving Yah himself. Okay? He said, even that stranger, okay, he's going to give them a name better. He said, better than the sons and daughters of Israel. I'm talking about these real prideful, haughty ones, you know, black people especially, right? But any of the Israelite factions, right? Okay? He's going to give the stranger, right, Caucasian, right, whoever, right, a better name than sons and daughters of Israel, okay? Why? Because they won't keep the Most High's covenant. They won't keep his law, all right? Now check it out. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. You hear that? All right then. When you join yourself to God, Yah, the Holy One of Israel, in truth and in righteousness. Okay, let's go to verse 6. Also the sons of the stranger that join themselves to Yah to serve him, and also what? To love the name of Yah. You got to love Yah's name now. To be his servants. Everyone to keep the Sabbath from polluting it and take hold of my covenant, even them I will bring to my holy mountain, right? Jerusalem, right? And make them joyful in my house. The third temple, right? His house of prayer. And their burnt offerings, I told you the offerings are going to get put on again, right? And their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be accepted, right? Upon mine altar, right? For mine house shall be called a house of prayer for all people. You hear that? All people. All people, all right? Now, get to know that, understand that. So I bring good tidings to the entire world, okay? All those who attach themselves to Yah and not to these idols and images of men that they made up and drew up with their own hands, okay? And that stuff's easy to prove. Just Google search, man, all right? All right, Most High said, even them he's going to bring to his holy mountain. And most of them, he said, they're going to have a better name. Okay, no matter about them being a Caucasian and they not black, they're going to have a better name than some of the blacks, you know, sons and daughters who have not attached themselves to Yah. Okay, he said, and with them, he's going to give them an everlasting name that should not be cut off. Remember, Yah doing new things here in the future in this earth, all right? And that's one of them. He's going to give them a better name. Okay, than sons and daughters of Israel. All right. I know you hear me out there. And he's going to accept their sacrifices upon his brand new altar that'll be built in the third temple. Okay, we told you the sacrifice is getting put back on again. So that tells you right there what? Well, Jesus wasn't the last sacrifice. That was a lie right there. We told y'all that. Go here and read for yourself, okay? Isaiah 56. Thank you all for listening. I bring good tidings to not only the Israelites, but also the stranger and the stranger of other nations, the Gentiles, and the other Hebrew factions. Thank you all for listening. Peace. Yah bless.